The topics we discuss are many, no story too bold to talk about. Strictly our own opinions, but they are opinions from people like you. Welcome to the NAKE'd podcast.
Ooh, look at how quiet it is.
I know, we've come so far since episode 1.
16 counts of misconduct.
Jesus.
And all of this just flies out the window. Like, Michelle Obama makes one phone call.
Michelle Obama.
No,
They're from Chicago. They live in Chicago.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
No, so the majority of this case is leading back to Michelle Obama. It being dismissed and stuff, text messages and emails going between her former chief of staff for the White House and the Chicago prosecutor, Kim Foxx. They have them talking about the case. Can you take care of it? Like, the Smolletts are a close family friend and, like, all this.
What?
Like, they have all
I
this
never
going
thought
back and forth.
Michelle Obama would get mixed up in that.
So, anyway,
God
I'm
damn.
disappointed in that.
man, the Obamas have just fallen from the grace in the last few years.
Well, except for, like,
Except
Barack.
Barack is living his best dad life right now.
Yeah.
He's like,
Empty nest dad
I'm
life.
retired. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not even in fucking politics right now.
You know, the
That's
funniest
great.
thing is they keep calling Obama a Republican now.
What?
The current Democrat Party keeps, now they classify Barack Obama's beliefs and what he's ran on as a Republican.
You know, okay.
Disowning him?
So tonight I got a
Yeah.
text message from the DNC saying, "Hey, the DNC debates tonight. Are you gonna watch?" And I clicked yes, or I replied yes. They sent me a link to a bingo card, and on this bingo card, I want you guys.
I love where this is going.
No, this is so much good build-up.
It was ridiculous.
See.
Because at first I was like, "Oh, this is kind of cool. You know, like maybe it'll be fun. A fun one, like." Every time Andrew Yang says he's gonna give somebody $1,000, like, you know, that would be funny. But no, instead it's wear a piece of Dems merch, tell someone your personal story. If the issue you're most passionate about comes up, and then follow this person on Instagram. Take a video of yourself explaining why you're voting in 2020 and use #party with the Dems. Introduce yourself to someone new. Just like, it felt like it was very propagandy, like a little
I don't
bit.
like that at all.
The,
No, it's not. I don't like it either.
The whole...
How did you respond?
Oh, I just didn't respond back. I was just like, okay, because I thought it would be fun. Because it says, be sure to share your bingo board when you win and use #party with the Dems. And I was like, this could have been made so much better to appeal to like a younger audience. If you're watching a debate, you're not going to sit and talk about like really personal stories with a bunch of people that you're, you know, like you just
Like, where
meeting.
y'all hanging out at?
Yeah, like how intimate is this gathering?
That's interesting, because that means it could have been specific towards you. You know, maybe they got some information out from you, like you're the specific age group, so they can send this kind of stuff to you, this kind of Tic Tac or
Yeah.
was it
Bingo
a
board?
bingo board to you?
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I just feel like it could have been handled better. Like, it would have been funny.
And I think that's one of the issues is they don't have humor.
I like what you said about a younger demographic, because I could see like a high school like history teacher or economics teacher being like, hey, here's a bingo card, here's phrases or words to look out for from the candidates. Like, if that was a homework assignment, I'd probably actually watch and pay attention to the
Yeah.
debate.
That's very interesting.
yeah, I agree.
Right?
That would-
Sorry.
no, that would be really cool.
You have what is my son doing? Is he watching cartoons? No, he's actually watching the debate going on right now between the Republicans.
And
like,
he's
The
writing-
Republicans?
he's waiting for them to say, "Come on, Yang, say it." Like, or I'm sorry.
It's hard to get the
Yang.
younger
I know, I was just
generation
thinking.
into like politics and debates
Trump.
and stuff. Like, I still can't sit down and watch one.
He's talking about
I don't
the
know what's going on.
Democrat debate.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, like, if they try to appeal to that younger demographic. They could have gone in a way different direction to appeal to Gen Z and Millennials, which should be their target demographic anyway. And maybe did a series of meme faces, right, with blank templates, and, you know, add us with your memes, right? So like my face when
that would
Warren says blah blah blah.
That would be great. Like Snapchat, like you're talking about. Snapchat, but you have like the Democratic debates haircuts around their face.
yeah, that'd be hilarious.
So you could take a picture with, you know, Andrew
When it
Yang's
lines
hair
up.
and then your face, and
Right.
then post that to Twitter or whatever.
jeez.
It's things like that that the Democrats don't understand, and Trump and the Republicans are doing that I think is why they're falling
Yeah,
behind.
you're right. Republicans have been a little bit more current.
They have the so the Donald or the subreddit, 98% of all memes generated are posted there first. Like, it's a ridiculous number of memes. What do the Dems get? You know what I mean?
Nothing.
I think, the Democrats definitely need a better game plan when it comes to staying relevant and current. Because you have all these ideals start in these generations, these younger generations, right? And these are what's gaining more popularity, and them having to lobby for their interests to gain their votes. Why would you try to go with something that was just so blatantly cheesy? Like, no one's going to do that. That's, like, really cringe.
So that reminds me of Warren's meme game that you were talking about, Kielyn.
The pennies.
Oh, yeah, way back when. That was cute.
Maybe Elizabeth Warren understands what the DNC is missing and why Republicans are being more...
But
No.
just can't execute it.
Yeah. They just kind of stumbled over each other.
I don't know why they're pushing Bernie and Warren so much. It's just like...
They have
Wrong
a good
direction. It's the
candidate
wrong
in Yang.
direction.
Yeah. See, but Yang is like on Twitter that he was like, well, I don't really care if I get president, vice president, secretary of this. Like, my goal is to help the people, and I think I can do that. So that's why I'm running. I like that.
I like that too. It just, I had this conversation with Sarah. With most politicians, like, you don't think that they go into it just being like, like, I'm gonna rape the people of their money, or nobody goes into politics like that.
Are you
And I
sure,
get that
though?
vibe from Warren. Like, I get, like, I think she's that type of person.
I can't take that comment seriously. All I'm thinking is, are you sure about that? Like, it's
Right. Nobody thinks somebody would go into politics right. You have to be passionate. You have a message of change or reform or whatever the case may be. Maybe you have a personal story that happened to you and you want to help more people. So in my opinion, like, when politicians in general, like, yes, some are corrupt. Maybe some have family members who have been politicians before. I don't know. I guess
Optimist.
Optimist. Yeah, the optimist that I am is kind of like, nobody starts out that way. I like seeing the human part of Yang. Right?
And that's one of the reasons I think people are attracted to Donald Trump, is because even though he's annoying and
An asshole.
Orange.
Yeah, Orange Man bad.
Orange
But
Man.
he still, I mean, he kind of owns up to his mistake. He seems human. You have that human connection. He has a human connection with people that you wouldn't get from Bernie or
That's why he was-
Sanders. Yeah.
That's why he was a salesman. That's why he fucking made it big. Even though he lost money in a lot of businesses, he fucking kept going. He did not quit. That's one of those people that you just gotta look at and fucking, all right. I mean,
You can't help but respect it a little bit.
a little bit.
So speaking on that, hey everybody, welcome to the Naked Podcast.
Hey, yo.
Hey, it's your girl, Norma.
What up? It's Kielyn.
Hey everyone, it's Ethan.
What's going on, everyone? It's Marco.
What's up, motherfuckers? It's Alan.
If our listeners do not like Alan's intro, please at Marco.
With a funny meme, because there's a $5 gift card still out there.
No, it's a
Woohoo.
$15 gift card.
Oh.
Because it's $5 from Marco, and then
No.
the 10 from all of
I
us.
still never. I sent a meme, but I never got a gift card.
Damn.
Oh, that's right. There was no clause in the terms and conditions that the person who would send the meme would not be the person that's in the group itself. Exactly.
Lawyered.
Marco's on my side. He's gonna give me $5 now.
I owe you like $20 at this point anyway.
Speaking of memes, Norma put a really great one on all things D&D today.
Yeah, Ethan made it. I just posted it. We're like at 100 likes now.
That's awesome.
Damn.
That's awesome.
Yes, folks, we're cowering. Yes, folks, we're excited about over 100 likes. But you know what? Fuck you. We're getting good. We're getting there. We love you though. But still, 100 likes.
We're awesome.
Yay!
And then on YouTube, how many subscribers do we have?
We are almost at 200.
Damn.
Yeah.
I checked a little while ago and it was just shy under 200.
Oh my god.
Has
I'm excited.
Has everyone already
yeah.
subscribed?
Like day one, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where you at?
I'm just making sure.
Okay.
Dun, dun,
Anyway,
dun.
okay.
was about
So
to
I
say
have a
something
great
fucked up.
way to start off our SpaceX conversation.
Ooh.
So my mom, for Edos's birthday, got him a telescope.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's really cool.
We tried using it last night. It's pretty cool.
It was really stupid fucking foggy, so we couldn't use it. It was so mad.
We could see the signs.
Yeah, we zoned in on like one of the bar signs, and we could see like the letter like perfectly.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
I love telescopes. I don't know why. I just always have.
I love space.
I
I
thought
always
you
have
were
my
gonna.
face in one.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the signs, like the star signs, like Leo, Sagittarius. You know, you're talking about a bar sign, like.
Well, it was too foggy. It was too foggy last night.
That's why I was like excited. Like, what? It got through the fog to see that? What?
So when we going camping so we can play with this telescope?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that last night.
We can use that telescope to watch the Dragon crew launch on the SpaceX program.
Oh shit!
Oh,
When's that
shit.
happening?
It's happening this weekend, January 18th. They are going to be launching the final test before they launch 2 astronauts using their company-made. This is SpaceX. In case you've been living under a rock, SpaceX was founded by Elon Musk as the first commercialized space program.
Regular people in space.
Regular people in space?
That motherfucker straight up privatized space travel.
NASA gave them money too, right?
Yeah.
I believe
Mhm.
over $2.6 billion.
Yeah, they're one of NASA's main ways of transporting things to the International Space Station.
It saves them a lot of money, legal things.
It's like Planet Express. Like they're
Yeah.
just
Like,
delivering
honestly,
supplies.
yeah. Pretty much right now.
And here's my intergalactic spaceship.
Yes, hi. Yeah, hi. I'm your Uber. I got food for you. You wanted Taco Bell, right?
Man, but the stuff they send up there is really cool. They already have a small space station. What they're trying to get prepared though is with this, they're gonna try and launch these people into space, and the test is going to see if their failsafe works, or in case the rocket explodes or something happens, that their container can come off and
So
they
they're
can come back
testing
safely.
it with real people.
No. They're testing. This is the
Fucking
last test
dope.
before
Oh,
they send
okay.
actual people.
Okay, they want to make sure that it would eject them to stop them from dying.
Well, last time they did this, it worked, but a month later, the cabin caught fire, and they worked out that problem. So I got to try it again.
Huh.
when I was
That's
watching the last time they were testing the Starship,
Mhm.
and I was watching it, and then it got canceled. I was so disappointed.
It was so much build up for that.
Right.
I waited like 3 hours.
with the spaceship? Oh, you can't see it anymore.
And then it launched at like 2 a.m. in the morning.
Fuck you guys.
But the thing I
Maybe
was
they were
thinking
having
about,
technical issues. Maybe someone forgot
They
to turn
did.
on a computer.
No, they were having an igniter issue.
Oh, okay.
it's a little computer virus. We're trying to get worked out over here. Dang it.
Is
The
that
thing
what
I was-
a space engineer like?
I
That's
mean,
what they
the-
sound like to you.
It's they're Texan.
They are from, yeah, I was going to say, they are from Houston.
I've been to Houston.
So have we.
We've been to Houston.
I just imagine that the rocket sunk too much into the dirt, so it's just stuck there when it goes out. Like the one time with the bottle rocket for New
Yeah.
Year's.
That was fun.
Shh, run.
But I was thinking about that.
Exactly
Why?
what happened.
Exactly what happened. But I was thinking why they have this. I was thinking why they have NASA here in Houston, in Texas, in Houston, while they have the shuttle launch out in Florida. And people were telling me, well, that's because when they launch into space, when they break off from those pieces, so the shuttle gets up there, it'll disintegrate into space. You learn, actually, most of that, they just hope goes into the ocean.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
hope it,
Yeah.
it doesn't hit any landmarks. That's the safest place to do it. Yeah.
It's like just cross your fingers and pray.
So,
Yeah, it's basically.
Flies
So
off the
that's
tip
why-
of a peninsula.
hmm And the thing is, though, not all of it goes in the water or burns up. It stays up there, and it stays orbiting because they're at this velocity where they're gonna stay there for a pretty long time. And we've been doing this so much, it's starting to become space debris.
And that's why the way SpaceX is approaching it is so important.
Mm-hmm.
And they're 100% reusable. So when they landed their first rocket, it set waves through the world.
Yeah.
Because that
was a
meant
big scientific win.
Yeah, that meant that they could easily launch, land, and reload in hours instead of years. Because NASA it would take like a year to launch a rocket.
Yeah. From like
God damn.
math to full production.
Jesus.
People realize that where they're taking money from taxes from the government instead of using it for other things. Okay, privatize it. This person can, or this company can handle it.
Imagine where we would be.
Use the government funds for something else.
So have you read much on Blue Origin's
I have
setup?
not.
What is that?
So that's Jeff Bezos' version of SpaceX. He's in a rush to be Elon to Mars. So he's pretty close, and I think they just landed their first reusable rocket.
You know what I just thought about when you said that Elon. It's like Elon versus Jeff Bezos. I just think of them as like villains, right? Like trying to get to Mars first, and it's like one sends somebody to fuck them up, and then
So
Corporate espionage. That could be a good movie. They're sending one ship that's a company ship to Mars. and there's-
Trademark.
It's trademark. This is a trademark. This is a trademark movie idea. Instead of it being a country going to Mars, it's now companies, and they're battling each other. And one company actually kicks it out
Who
there,
has the
and there's an
bigger dick?
espionage. Yes, basically.
Ooh, I can already see the action scenes. We can have a Fast and Furious style chase.
Well, they did
In
that at Astra.
space.
They did that at Astra.
Imagine fucking Sylvester Stallone jumping from one spaceship to the next with an oxygen tank that's empty,
so much.
and he's floating through space.
You're birthing that.
And then you see Arnold Schwarzenegger immediately behind him, holding a plasma pistol.
This will be the Expendables 4 race for Mars.
No, I was gonna say
Fuck
the
Europe.
Expansibles.
Oh, good pun. Good pun. How long were you sitting on that? Because that was a good one.
Like
For a minute.
30 seconds.
That was good.
Oh my god!
I would watch the fuck out of that. We need to start writing this now, Marco, Kielyn.
But it might not be possible to do all that if there's too much space debris in our upper stratosphere, I believe it is. Or I'm sorry.
So what would it take for me to start my space junk collection business?
You would have to afford to build rockets that can come to and from space that can pick up the debris and either bring them down again or shove them out into space.
So Alan, we need to design a real big body ship.
On it.
And
Wait,
then
no.
We can
Oh, wait.
use those
The-
for
Wait,
parts.
hold on.
The
A
nose
vacuum.
opens. No. Look, yeah, the nose opens, and then it just flies through and collects everything in the inside, and then we just close the nose. We come down and we land.
That would be a great Futurama skit.
Right.
What about instead of like that, a vacuum? Like from what's that movie
Suck
called?
it.
Oh, no, Spaceballs?
Spaceballs.
But it has to look like a vacuum.
It's working too good. The atmosphere is being sucked in.
Comb that desert.
But now that I think about it,
Wait,
isn't it interesting that most sci-fi shows, when they show space travel, it's always either wars or their own spaceships, and they're just flying out in space and doing their thing. When you think about it, the first jobs that are going to be out for people who have their own spaceships is probably going to be picking up debris.
You know,
I want to see a show about that, the first space traveler
Hey.
job.
Hey, I do that for free.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you know,
it's hard work, but it's an honest living.
you know the old guy that drives around with the old beat up Chevy and just picks up the stuff on the side of the road.
This is a story about Joe. Joe picks up space debris.
He got a spaceship now.
Yeah, I was thinking
I
about
pick up the
that.
space sticker.
When I was watching The Expanse, Marco, kept talking about it, so I started watching it.
Yes.
And I was thinking, oh my god, like what kind of
Is that why is the Cybertruck look so cool? Because they're just gonna put a rocket on it pretty soon.
Fuck yeah!
I can fly my Cybertruck up into space.
It's gonna have to be able to transform.
Jet tires.
Okay, so I was watching The Expanse and I was thinking, oh my god, like to be in space, like you have to be an engineer, mechanic, mathematician. Like your ass would not survive if you didn't understand those things.
Yep.
Catch us everywhere you like to listen to podcasts. We release new episodes Mondays and Fridays at 9.
You can listen to us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
You can add us at OG_the NAKE'dpod.
The first person to send me, Marco, which is my Twitter handle is MA_NAKEDPOD, a funny meme, you get a $10 gift card. It's just going to be a regular gift card. It's to show our support that you are supporting us and that you're listening and that you care and that we love you.
He upped it from 5 to 10, y'all. We're getting
Damn.
desperate.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'm offering money at all. That's how you know I'm getting desperate.
we also have stickers, and maybe we will send you guys a couple.
heck yeah!
But you can also find out how you can get stickers by visiting our Patreon at www.officialmillennials.com.
This is an official Millennials production.